speaker number 2 with a culinary adventure tour, MattK, a culinary adventure tour.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'm going to take you on a 5 to 7 minute culinary adventure tour through Beaumaris and surrounds. Not just any culinary adventure tour. It's a culinary adventure tour for meat pie lovers out there, or for meat pie aficionados, as I like to call them. That's right, tonight I'll be talking about the humble Aussie meat pie, the glorious thing that it is. Often described as Australia's national dish. Australians love their meat pies, and every year they eat around 12 of these per person on average. The only people in the world that love their pies more than the Aussies are the Kiwis, who actually eat around 15 of these things every year per person. They just love their pies. The origins of the meat pie are somewhat unclear. They first appeared on the scene around about 1906. That's the handheld meat pie. I mean, obviously meat pies have been around for a long period of time, probably centuries, but the first handheld meat pie first appeared in Australia around about 1906, when a company called Sargent started to make these little beauties. It wasn't until around 1947 that a company 24thOct'12 that you all probably heard of started to make the handheld meat pie in Bendigo. Today 24thOct'12 is the biggest pie maker in Australia, and they punch out around about 50,000 of these pies every hour. Such is the insatiable appetite of Australians for meat pies. But before I go on this culinary adventure tour with you this evening, I have a shameful secret to share. It's a shameful secret. And that secret is that I have never actually eaten a meat pie until last year. As incredulous as that might sound, it is true. I had my first full-size meat pie at the age of 37 last year. Prior to that, I've always been a sausage roll man. I've never really considered the pies, even though they share the cabinet with pies and sausage rolls share the cabinet together. Just never given them any focus. So in the last 12 months, I've developed quite a love for meat pies. I've become a meat pie aficionado, if there is such a thing. And I've made it my mission in the last 12 months to really explore strange new pies, to seek out new pies in new baking establishments, and to boldly go where no pie aficionado has been before. So tonight, as part of this culinary adventure tour, I'm going to present to you the top 4 pie makers in Beaumaris and in the surrounding suburbs as well. So rounding out the top 4 this evening, coming in number 4 is O'Grady's Pie, so many of you local residents would know of down at the concourse. They make a lovely large home-style pie, quite intricate pastry work, good fillings, served piping hot. An ideal snack on a Saturday morning. In fact, it's a meal in itself the size of the O'Grady's pie. Quite an outstanding pie. But surpassing the O'Grady's pies is pies from Prague Cakes, who many of you may know if you're a local resident. Prague Cakes down at Black Rock. There's 2 ample ladies, ample Czechoslovakian ladies that work in Prague Cakes, and they hand make all of their pastry down there. And they have a wonderful combination of, it's a short crust pastry base and a lovely puff pastry top, cooked to perfection by these 2 lovely Czechoslovakian ladies. Second best on the list tonight, the best pie makers in Beaumaris and surroundings, is Brumby's Bakery. Brumby's you might know of at Seaview if you're a local resident. Quite commendable culinary cuisine from this franchise baking outfit. It's quite surprising. They do make a good pie. They've got all the factors that go into a pie make a sensational pie. They've got a great short crust pastry base, hard to say, and a wonderful top that uses a crispy rice flour for that extra crunch in the top. But surpassing all of those, the best pie maker in Beaumaris or the surrounding areas is, of course, the Mentone Bakery up on Como Parade. So hopefully a few of you know the Mentone Bakery. Baker Bill Fuller's lifelong service to baking has produced an outstanding and mouth-watering pie that's unsurpassed in the greater Bayside area. It's not a fancy pie, it's quite a simple thing. There's no fancy pastry work, it's just a regular pie in a regular dish with a regular cover. But the way it uses a short crust base and a puff pastry top, it all comes together. Serves hot from Bill's pie cabinet. So it's a dynamic flavour combination that Bill's put together with the subtle nuances of a homemade country pie. It's got the hearty flavour and personality that Bill has developed and cultivated over many decades. Bill's won the Great Australian Pie Contest on many occasions, and all his awards are in the front window, you'll see. So Bill's meat pies are really the pearl of the oyster that is bento. So I would urge all of you this weekend to try one of Bill's pies. In fact, try any of the pies from these 4 great stores that I've mentioned this evening. Any one of them will be a captivating crescendo in this culinary adventure we've been through tonight. Thank you.